So it is Monday, my second day off of the week. I usually have Sunday, Mondays off, unless I request another day or a specific day. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. You don't need to know that. I should be doing things. I should be working. I should be cleaning, organizing. Okay, well, I'm going to show you this, but like you can. That table there, that is my cutting table, and it is currently entirely covered with bins, baskets, crap, because I got 2 new cupboards, like metal locker style cupboards, to replace the giant baker's rack of fabric that I had for fabric storage. I really need to take apart the baker's rack, but I'm not ready to do that quite yet. I have to take some stuff off the side. I'm sorry if you can hear the dog barking. That is outside. It is one of our dogs, but it's outside. Anyway, so I have a lot to do. But I'll be honest, I don't want to do any of it, okay? I just want a very lazy weekend. I've already had a very lazy weekend. And now I'm going to continue. We need to leave to take Reen, which is the puppy that's barking outside right now, to her puppy class tonight. And so until then, it's 1 o'clock now. I'm going to sit at my desk, I'm going to eat junk food, I'm going to crochet, and I'm going to watch the second season of The Lioness. I've already watched season 1. I watched it like last weekend or the weekend before. No, last weekend. And I loved it. It was really good. It's only 8 episodes, and I don't really watch TV, but I want to watch this. And I'm just going to sit here and crochet. I'm hoping I can finish the ball of yarn I'm currently on so that I can temporarily put away the project I'm working on, which is a bamboo crocheted shirt. So I'm still on the yoke part. It looks like this currently. And so when it's folded up, it looks like this, and it will be it's supposed to be oversized and very, like, loose. So, yeah, I'm going to keep going, basically, until it's, like, falling off my shoulders kind of deal. But I do want to finish the cardigan I was working on earlier in the year, and, so once I finish this ball of yarn, I'm going to put it away for a little bit in its little project bag. I use the baby bagoo bags as the project bag. And if I need to carry like little scissors or any like darning needles, whatever with me, I can keep them in the little bag that holds the bag. But I have these magnetic hooks that allow me to just hang it over here. So it's there, and I can put extra yarn in there. The problem I'm currently having with this project is that I only have like 3 more balls of the teal color. It's called Deep Lake, and it is a loops and threads yarn. It's 100% bamboo rayon. And I can't get the color in stores at Michael's. I may have to drive to like another city to get it. I should have checked when I was in Cornwall to see if they had a Michael's and checked there, but I wasn't really thinking. So anyway, I'm probably going to run out of yarn, and I'm really worried that like they're either discontinuing the yarn or they're not bringing the color back, because the purple I started with is also sold out. So, and I know I'm going to need more yarn. I'm crocheting. It takes a lot more yarn than knitting, but it's a lot faster, let me tell you. So, yep. I just really want a top. I don't know if I'm going to make it like short sleeve, long sleeve, might make it like this level, but like a bell, so it looks cool. We'll see when we get there. I might have to make the sleeves an entirely different color. I don't want it to be striped though, so I kind of want it to look intentional. But yeah, anyway, that is beside the point. I want to switch over to the cardigan I was making because I'd like to finish that and be able to wear it fall, winter. So once this ball is done, I can move on. I can move back to that. I like going between projects, but I like to get solidly into them before I do that so that I don't forget what was going on. So anyway, I'm gonna sit here, have my, I think it's Doritos. I was calling it Warritos soda. I don't know. This is the grapefruit. I've not tried this one before, but I like Fresca, which is a grapefruit soda. So maybe I'll like this. Who knows? I also have some dill dip and some plain chips and a single serving lemon cheesecake from Farm Boy. That's good. Echo, turn off all lights. I just wanted to show you the progress on my sleeve. Now that I've switched over to working on this, as opposed to the top. Think it's coming along? I think it's coming along. I've got it marked for how many rows I've done back here. So this is the 20th row. The next row I do will be the 30th row. And then I'll do another 10 after that to see if it's long enough. But I'm liking how it's looking. This is how it started. Just like, every time I take this off, I end up with it inside out, sort of. Because this is the outside, the part that you can see is technically the inside. I've had all the strings on the outside. And so this is how I've been crocheting with it, is all on the outside so that all the strings end up on the same side. But it's big and cumbersome. And I want to get the sleeve finished so I can move on to the next sleeve, so I can actually wear it. Everything in this shot is purple. Purple, 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 purple. Desmat is purple. Is it the next day? And all I did was change the pajamas I was wearing? Yes. That's okay. I have like 2 pairs, 3 pairs maybe? Or 3, they're not pairs. 3 nightgowns that are all the same fabric, just different colors with hearts. Though I think one has stars. I can't remember. I just put them on. It is Sunday, my day off. And later today, my mom, my sister, and I are all going to see The Sound of Music in theaters. It's like the 50th anniversary, I think. I don't actually know what anniversary it is of it, but I am going to see that later today. So I've got a few hours, like 6 hours before I need to leave the house. I'm going to watch the last 2 episodes of The Lioness season 2. And I'm going to crochet and work on my sweater. So I've got a different flavor of Doritos or Warritos. I still don't know if it's Warritos or Doritos. This is the fruit punch flavor. Since not having a TV and I end up watching shows on my computer, I've really turned into somebody who can't watch things alone. Like, if I'm watching something in a room with other people, then I'm cool without headphones. But, I feel like I need to have headphones on because I'm disturbing other people. Or, it's like this, I don't want to be perceived kind of thing. I don't want people to hear what I'm watching, so I watch everything with headphones on. Unless I'm watching YouTube. And then I will watch it somewhere in my house without headphones on. But if I'm at my computer, I almost always have headphones on when I'm watching anything. I don't know. There's other things that I don't want to be perceived about. I would like to be able to go to my kitchen and make food without anyone coming in ever and asking me questions about what I'm doing. Simply because I just don't want to talk about it. I just want to make the food, eat the food, and go about my life. Okay, I promise this is a completely different day. I'm just still wearing the same pajamas. I forgot to plug in my headphones after I was watching Netflix on Sunday. I kind of rushed to get ready because I went to have a nap, and I'd sort of intended to come back, but then I was going to see The Sound of Music with my mom and sister. And never came back to them, and then never sat over here yesterday. So that's fun. And now I am tethered to this charging cable that... Okay, that's rude. Go back. There we go. That is not that long. It's not that long at all. I did sit here last night at midnight, but I was watching stuff on my phone, and I didn't realize that I hadn't plugged them in. I definitely could have prevented this. Yeah. Anyways, so I got some stuff in the mail today. I got a Michael's order that I placed yesterday, less than 24 hours ago. And also, I ordered a bunch of Italian charms for those charm bracelets. You know, those 2000s charm bracelets, these ones that now all the cool people are calling Italian charm bracelets. I think it's because the original brand was an Italian brand. I don't know. Anyway, so I've been working on this one kind of all summer, and I originally got a attachment so it could be my Apple Watch band, but I remembered after wearing it a couple of times how painful it is to get on, and because the Apple Watch needs to actually touch your skin, you have to wear it pretty tight. It can't be super loose, like a bangle almost. So that did not work for me. It actually pinched my skin and made me bleed. in several places. So I could not do that. I could not do that at all. Anyway, so I have been trying to find charms, and I'll be honest, I bought these all off of AliExpress. I do not condone using AliExpress to buy knockoff items or things that you know are stolen from an artist or something like that. But there are certain things that are just mass manufactured, and like AliExpress is an easy way to get a small amount of them and buy it from the wholesaler without having to actually talk to somebody. I'm not even going to be able to show these to you. They're literally too small, and this camera doesn't do that sort of focusing. I mean, I probably could, but because it's such wide angle, everything looks much further away than it really is. Okay, well, this one's going to take some. There we go. I have given up on attempting to knit the cuff on at the moment. I do not have short enough needles or the right size DPNs. And look at what it's like made it all loopy. It's like pulled out the loop I was using. I'm just gonna leave it for now, and on Friday I will hit up a small, like, the yarn store in my town, and either get a sock-sized circular needle, or I'll get a smaller DPN size. I have to wait till Friday because it's my payday, and I work too early in the day all other days of the week to go and get it. So I'm just gonna move on to the other side until then and work on that sleeve. It's been like 2 days of trying to make that work, just so you know. And it's not working. I know you probably can't see like this section of my face, and I'm not sorry about it because I had the blind open so that I get the breeze, but it's not fun. Just everything's going wrong. Yeah, anyways. I had my lunch break like an hour ago, and now, well, on my lunch break I took a shower. I can't tell if it's raining or if someone is watering plants outside of my window. Usually like 3 pumps. I always go for underneath first because this is where my hair gets dried out the most and breaks the most because I'm constantly yanking on it. Okay, welcome to my car. We are leaving the house, but first I need to take this thingy off. It holds my phone. The problem is that it's gotten real floppy, and so I need to replace it, or at least try. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna rip the dash off here. Oh. Well, the whole glue that was under there just ripped off. I'm gonna be here in a second, I think. Got a new one. This one requires an Allen wrench to change its direction. So that's interesting. And they even give you a little thing so you can store the Allen wrench near it. Mostly dried in the sun. Do you... Sounds good. That is a little close for my liking. Oh, I can rotate it if I push that button down. Okay, there we go. Much better, much better. Okay, so I'm just leaving the yarn store where I picked up this itty bitty fixed circular needle. Actually, I do know what happened. They made my drink wrong. When I said it was made wrong, they're like, do you want it? We're just gonna dump it out. I said, I'll take the tummy ache, it's fine. So, that's what happened. Someone also dumped either coffee or oil. I actually don't know which on the ground directly next to the parking spot. And it's slippery on my shoes. Okay, so, oh shoot, don't unravel, please don't unravel. Alright, so it is like 8:30 p.m. now. I've been back for a while. I've been working. I didn't crochet much today. I really want to finish this little bit of yarn that's on here off tonight, which I can probably do very easily. I work until 10 o'clock tonight. Come on, give me the rest of my string. Ooh, I did place a Hobie order. And so that'll be coming sometime in the next week. I want to go back to working on the cuff of this one. So we're gonna need to get this baby refilled. I feel like I'm violating this yarn. Okay. There we go. I wondered what I just ran over was my dog's Beetlejuice toy that was so kindly given to her by my sister because her dog was pulling the hair fluff out, and it was ending up all over her room. So my dog likes to fling this thing around and squeak it because the head has a squeaker in it. And she throws it around for herself as if she's playing catch. But earlier, she brought it and left it directly under my left it directly under my chair. Okay, let's go. Plan for today. I work at 3 o'clock. It's now 11 o'clock. I am going out to Picton via the ferry, going to Harry Charborough to get lunch, then driving back via the ferry, hopefully, stopping at the lodge in Bath, getting a nice chocolate on the way home, and then being home for work at 3 o'clock. Do you think we can do it? We've made our first stop. It's 11:26, and I'm in Bath. There's something happening on the road. Bath has a really great, like, indie grocery store that is, like, super small. And if you've ever driven around, like, small towns in Ontario, you'll be familiar with Foodland. They might exist outside of Ontario, I'm not sure. But basically they are franchises that you buy into via the Metro grocery store umbrella. So Shell's Market is an independent one, but like their product range is like similar to like the Foodlands, you know? So they get a lot of smaller brands of like things you don't see in regular grocery stores. So, like, I've been obsessed lately with the Doritos sodas. They didn't have the grapefruit. I think the grapefruit is hard to find because everywhere seems to have like the lime or the mandarin. But I got the last 2 Mexican colas, and I also got the Covered Bridge cheddar flavor, cheddar cheese. They make these with a different potato than their regular chips, so they have a little bit different flavor, which makes them delicious. So anyway, I am on track. I already ordered my food from Harry's, so that'll be ready at 12:45. So I just need to be there by 12:45 to pick it up. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with 2 colas. Might drink one, but I don't have a bottle opener, do I? I'm sure one of my keys would work. This is the old store key. Oh, it broke the seal, so... I just don't want anyone to think I'm drinking beer in my car, because the town is crawling with cops right now, because they're all at the event, manning the roadblocks. And I think it might have been like a charity event. No idea where that went. Anyway. They refrigerate them too, so crisp and cold. Anyway, I'm sorry that's shaky, but I keep forgetting to put the magnetic thing thing for my camera back in my car. So you're literally just sitting on the dash. We are at the ferry, as you can see. Water. Okay. Where's this guy going? I did put my car in park. Oh, he's going to the boat dock, I think. But look at it down there. It's gorgeous. Oh. I can zoom. Not much, but I can zoom. It's 12:24. We've made it to Harry's. Now I'm just waiting for my pickup time at 12:45. That was really cute. They were all standing there waiting, thinking it was one of their regulars, also named Danielle. And they were a little sad that it wasn't, which fair enough. Other Danielle is probably awesome too. I was like, I mean, I've been here several times and I do drive all the way from Kingston to do it. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, and because I was like, oh, I come like every month or so. And they're like, well, that's not often enough. I'm like, well, I mean, I drive over an hour to do it. So, anyways. All right. I have found a spot. It's the same spot I go to all the time to eat my food at. It is this cute little spot. Look at those boats up there. Anyway, I like hanging out here. The boat dock is very busy today. I've never seen it with this many trucks at it with their boat trailers. It's really nice weather today, so, but it is 1 o'clock, and so, you know, don't have a lot of time to dawdle. Ooh, I got a plastic straw. If you're not Canadian, you won't understand, but this feels like winning the lottery. Let's do a Harry's charbroiled haul. 2 jumbo packets of ketchup. Like, look at these big boys. I bet if you put these in the freezer, they'd make really good like eye packs or like ice packs. Anyway, I don't actually need those. We got a good stack of napkins, and good ones too. Then we've got 3 different dips. This is the garlic mayo. Then we've got, this is, I think, the ranch. And this is the spicy mayo. And we've got my chicken strips. Trying not to dump those on the floor. And we've got a non-compostable fork, but it feels like corn plastic. Alright, and oh wow, I got a large fry, but this thing's freaking huge. So, don't really need. Let's try the spicy mayo. On their menu, it's called actually spicy mayo, so I'm a little afraid. This one looks like a little pillow. The heat is catching up to me now. Like, it's in my mouth, not just at the back of my throat. Normally I don't like thick fries like this, but they must double fry them because they're actually crispy. Okay, well, I had really good timing because as I pulled up, they were loading the ferry. And it's only like half full. But I'm at the back, so there's not much to see. But it's 1:30. Means I start work in an hour and a half. I'm hoping there's enough time to stop for ice cream along the way. Well, I found ice cream. I stopped at Loyalist Trading Co., which is, they have a goat petting zoo, or not petting zoo. Basically, it's a whole setup for the goats, and the goats climb up on the roof, which I would show you, except there's a bunch of kids right now that are interacting with the goats because they're all on the ground feeding them. I'll just give you a little peek. See, goats. But you don't need to see the kids. I mean children, not baby goats, you know? It is 1:57, so I have about an hour to get home now. Look what I just found in the little handle thingy of my car. This is the little thing that goes underneath of you to attach you to the tripod thing in my car. I thought I left this at home. I've had it the whole effing time. The whole time. You didn't need to be sliding around my dash this whole time. I could have put you on the little tripod. So that's going to be the end of this video. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thanks so much for going on a little road trip with me today. This vlog is happening in almost real time because it's going out tomorrow or the day after. So, anyway, thanks so much. Hope you have a great day and week. And I will see you guys soon. Bye!